claiming that he was violating their patent because he hadn't paid for the seeds, and the company won. And that brings us to the question of money. Opponents say that genetically engineered crops produce profits only for those large corporations that invent them, and the crops don't necessarily become available to farmers in developing countries where most of the world's hungry live. Also, traditional farming allows farmers to save seeds from year to year, but farmers who use bioengineered seeds sign contracts promising not to save seeds and have to buy seeds anew each year. More expense. Another area of fear with the bioengineered crops is that it's going to create plants that contain built-in pesticides, but eventually there's going to be pests that evolve to resist those pesticides, the development of stronger strains of pests and microbes and insects. And then again, will that increase farmers' dependence on pesticides? And finally, and a big issue for many consumers, is the issue of labeling. So if you're going to pursue genetic engineering of food, at least clearly label products that use this technology, so people can decide for themselves. But did you know that 60% of the processed foods in an average American supermarket now contain genetically engineered ingredients and they're not labeled? And that's largely because of soy, which makes its way into many processed foods, and a lot of it is genetically modified. So you may buy bread or cereal or soup or other products and not realize that one of the ingredients is genetically engineered. And of course, the producers of genetically engineered food vigorously oppose these labels, saying their products are no different from other crops. But the opponents say, hey, if these engineered foods are different enough to warrant patents, aren't they different enough to be labeled? Big, big issues, all of these. So, back to the question I posed at the beginning of this talk. High-tech harvesting, hope or horror? What can I say about it? We clearly don't have all the answers about genetic engineering, and really, we don't even have all the questions. So maybe the best angle to take is great caution. We need to have good science. Use it as the foundation for wise decisions. And if there's not enough data, or if the consequences are likely to be serious and irreversible, my sense is the wisest action is to go slowly and carefully and err on the side of caution.
In the such you never lie an example